you're not here, you missing out. 'Cause this show, welcome to the We Love Wrestling spot. My name is Terry. I'm with Jinx from the Pretty Hills, and today we are with the commissioner of Fighting Evolution Wrestling. If you've been watching on Fridays, we've been having a few flares on here, but now we wanted to go to the commissioner to see what the commissioner mind is all about. Her name is Alyssa Sky. How are you doing today, man?
I am good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Before we get into it, the first question I always ask is, why do you love wrestling, or what started your love for wrestling?
I guess my love for wrestling started when I was just really, really young. My uncle was really into wrestling, and we would watch Friday Night SmackDown. Like all those other years before, it was like the Thursday, Friday they used to do. But like when I was watching Friday Night Wrestling with my uncle, I just fell in love with it. The performance, the athleticism, like all of it.
Oh, okay. Who was some of your favorite wrestlers growing up?
I mean, growing up, I really liked Jackie, only because it was like she was an amazing wrestler, but it was also like the representation of having somebody who looked like me there, because there wasn't a lot of people, that looked like me, that was wrestling at the time. So I loved her, and then beyond that, I was really a big fan of Shawn Michaels and Undertaker as well, and Eddie Guerrero.
Okay, that's cool. Now, also, you're a commissioner in Fighting Evolution Wrestling. How did that
Yes.
come about for you?
Um, well, I had been sidelined, wasn't wrestling at the moment, and I got a call from the powers that be, and they asked me, "Hey, you've been sidelined, you haven't been able to get in the ring in a while. Would you like to have the opportunity of actually being around and being the commissioner? Because we need somebody who is firm, who is tough, and who's gonna be able to enact the rules that we have." And I felt like I was perfect for that job.
All right. Jinx, come on in, because you've been down here watching you a lot. You have some on here.
So, first episode of Few, you come in, strip everyone of their titles.
Right.
What's up with that?
What made you come to that conclusion? What made you decide to do that? Like Terry say, what's up with that?
Oh wow! I mean, it was definitely a decision that wasn't popular at all. But I mean, to me, it just made sense because we had been like maybe like even before the virus started, we had been doing sporadic shows, so it was kind of hard to keep up with who was champion and what was happening. And with the coronavirus happening, it was just like the perfect opportunity to start brand new. So everyone can basically keep up, even because of the fact that we're starting this new show, we're doing this new venture. It just made sense to start everything fresh, so everyone would be able to keep up with everything.
Okay. As in your role as commissioner now, who would you say thus far, being that active, has been your biggest problem within Few? And I think I got an
Oh,
idea. I think I
oh
have an
yes.
idea of who you're going to say.
Of course, it's Players Club. They have been a thorn in my side for the past month of doing the show, but I mean, I have to work with it. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be easy, and I know the personalities, and I knew that I have to be firm and not let them. Basically, they're like bullies, so I knew I had to not back down from them.
Okay. So what do you see doing with the women's division? Roxy Rouge was
Oh,
the former champion.
yes.
She's of course title strip. So
hmm
what do you see going on as far what can we look forward to within the Flares division?
Well, for right now, we're kind of just like testing out the talents, seeing what they can do, putting them in various matches, and just basically seeing the different things that they can do. But I mean, the future looks bright for the Flares. Like we have a lot of things planned. I mean, all the championships are vacant, so we're looking to those uh fill those slots of champions. So there's a lot of great things coming up soon.
Okay. Can't wait to see what's going on next.
Oh, just tune in.
I know, right?
I did see some a person announced that they were coming to the Players division, Amber Nova.
Nova.
Uh-huh.
Without saying too much more, if you could tell us, are there any other players that you have coming in?
Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise for everyone, but yes, Amber Nova is one of the divas that we have, one of the flares that we have signed. But there's many more. You just gotta watch.
All right. Well, we do have 3 of them on our YouTube channel. Amber Nova announced she was coming a few, so she was on. And we have Leela Gray and Kaya Dream. So watch those spotlights from this commissioner. But we got to ask this to the commission.
Okay.
Been watching the show. Just the no nonsense approach. And it's like you make your statement and then you walk off. And it's like, I said what I said, and that's
Absolutely.
it.
Bottom line.
So what's going on with that? Because I'm watching, I'm like, man, she just tell you exactly how she feel. And then she walk away. She don't even want to hear if you have anything to say back to that. It's just boom, it's there. So is there anybody you watch to get that style from?
Not necessarily. It's always just been a part of me and the things that I've done. I've always been straightforward and about like, what I have to say. So a lot of the times I don't want to give them time to even just think that they have the opportunity to have a say in anything. Like what I say goes. So after I make that statement, I don't need to sit around and listen anymore because what I said goes.
There's no rebuttals. No
Absolutely
rebuttals.
Not.
That's it.
Absolutely not. The law, I'm laying down the law, and that's what it is.
Okay, I understand
like
that. So let me ask you this: with Few Survive, as the commissioner, when people watch the show, is there anything that you feel they should take away from the show or look out from coming from Few?
The show is really just about. I mean, we want to entertain people. We want to make people feel good, and in the time that we are in, it's just we want to make people feel good. Really, we want to make you feel good. I mean, we're all about make believe. We're all about making believe or whatever. So it's essentially just making people believe that they can do anything, you can be anything, and just to put smiles on people's faces.
Okay. And as for yourself, before we do our last segment, is there what's your end goal with wrestling? You're just starting off. You said you're sideline, now you're commissioner with you. Do you have aspirations to maybe go to bigger companies and be commissioners there, or work with other commissioners, bringing in other talent, like talent swaps or anything like that?
I mean, there's always room for that. I feel like. I mean, you wouldn't be like we wouldn't. I don't see we couldn't have any growth without even thinking about something like that. So, I mean, it's always something that we're always thinking about. And I think our growth level is really just, maintaining our show and getting a good audience and getting a good following first, because that's the first step. But then eventually, I'd definitely love to see us start doing cross brandings and, incorporating other shows and other talent. I think that'd be amazing.
You Survive. Saturday, 6 p.m.
Absolutely.
on YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, Los Angeles, Detroit. Look up your Comcast stations. You can watch there. She is the commission. Like I said, when you watch her on the show, you'll be like, whoa, she's straight to the point. No nonsense. I said what I said. What's the thing? Period.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what she doing. Jinx, before we do the final segment, you got anything else for Miss Alyssa Sky?
No, I'm good. We covered a lot. You just getting started, so I definitely want to ask you go on more and push out more of the shows. Definitely want to bring her back and see what's going on next within the division. Well, not the division, within Few itself, because I'm looking forward to what's next. So I definitely want to see, like you say, Playaz Club is a thorn in your side. So I want to see what you do with them. Want to see what you do with the flares. So I definitely want to see what you have going on. So I would definitely want to hopefully get you back on and talk about what's been going on. Basically like a rehashing catch up.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, within the next coming weeks, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So yeah, I'd love to come back on.
Oh yes, in the next coming weeks. So if you're gonna have a lot to come, if you announce some stuff, let us know. We'll get you back on here. We'll talk about it, see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Our final segment that we do here is called our "Put Yourself Over" moment. What that is oh wait a minute. What it is we ask you if you have any social media you want people to follow, anything you want to promote, if you have a t-shirt store, any way they can just follow your journey and what's going on with you, we ask you to put yourself.
Yeah, sure. First of all, follow FEW at on Instagram at few_survive. From there, you'll get a lot of information of what we're doing collectively as a show. But for me personally, my Instagram is Alex. It is at AHHLEXS. And that's where you'll find me.
All right. Jinx, any other things before like I said, before we get out of here?
No, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what Miss Commish got up under her sleeve. She over there putting her foot down.
Absolutely. Dropping bombs and walking away.
Yeah. Look, that's exactly what you're doing.
Like I said, watch Few on YouTube 6 p.m. You don't know what's gonna happen every week. It's something else. She might suspend somebody else coming to week. Who knows?
Who knows?
I might have to. I might have to.
We'd like to thank Miss Alyssa. Please don't suspend nobody else. We'd like to thank Miss Alyssa Sky for joining us here today. Behave, talent. If you're not behaving, we can't see you and we can't see your wrestling. We need to see you, listen to the commissioner. Everything will be good. We'd like to thanks Jinx for coming through. Thank Alyssa Sky for coming through. Watch her on Few Survive. Like we said, she is the new commissioner. She's getting straight to the point and she's keeping Few in line. And I'm Terry. And like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet for the coach.